Merry Christmas, folks. It's me, Primetime 99, the pimp on a blimp. And I just want to say this is a very special year. A lot of ups, a lot of downs. I lost people I love, and I saw people I hate lose as well. So, got some personal wins and some personal losses. But that's what the new year is for, so we can start anew. And guys, guess what? I would never leave my crew hanging. And I wish I could do the same for all you chat rats out there. But this year, I decided to pull together some of my extra cash, and I got the whole crew $25 Olive Garden gift cards. You guys can thank me later. Delicious, unlimited breadsticks from me to the crew. I wish I could give each and every one of you chat rats this same $25 gift card, but financially, that would ruin me. But guys, if you ever want to get this gift card, I need you to help me grow this channel to the same level as my biological father, Tucker Carlson, who is also making his first appearance on Primetime with Alex Stein. So tonight is gonna be insane. We got all you can eat breadsticks and my biological stepfather, Tucker Carlson. It's a Christmas miracle. I hope you guys enjoy the show. And happy Hanukkah.
I'm so fly, I'm aligned with the planes. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself why would I make time for you lames? At all costs, cause I'm a boss. But break them off, yeah, gotta break them off.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's, folks. Is that what the saying is? Happy New Year or New Year's? Well, either one, you guys know what I mean. Welcome to the Primetime with Alex Stein show. I'm your host, Alejandro Stein, and guess what? The time has finally come. It is a Christmas miracle. I get to spend my first ever Christmas with my biological father, Tucker Carlson. Yes, that's right. Tonight, we speak with the man, the myth, the legend, the guy that was #1 and fired for being the greatest TV host of all time. And with all that being said, tonight we did a DNA test. We don't want to reveal the results just yet. You're going to have to stay tuned. But in about 10 minutes, we're going to play that interview with my biological stepfather, Tucker Carlson. You don't want to miss out on that. But before we get into all that, I want to welcome on my beautiful guest. She's a returning guest. She was sexually harassed by some of my co-hosts, and I apologize. Diana Chokr. Diana, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
You look great.
Thank you. So do you.
Well, my outfits are going to change. This is going to be like a Mariah Carey concert. There's going to be multiple outfit changes because this is going to be a crazy episode. So, Diana, do I need to do the ad read first?
Yeah.
I don't like doing these, Jimmy.
It's the only thing keeping you employed, so you give the
all
best
right,
damn
all
ad read
right.
ever.
Stop talking about my employment. Okay, all right. As we approach a new year, it's time to start thinking about becoming a healthier, more energetic version of yourself in 2024. If you guys have been dealing with low energy or have gained some extra pounds that you can't seem to shake off, the issue might be your liver. Your liver is super important for staying healthy. It does more than 500 important jobs. It probably does more work than all those Democrats put together. Actually, it could probably run as VP. So you got to help it run a little faster because 1 in 3 Americans are now living with a sluggish, fatty liver. And all of that booze with carb-packed potatoes you're going to have for Christmas won't help it at all. Listen, nobody wants to feel tired and sleepy. Everybody wants to have the same energy crowds get during Trump rallies. So you better get prepared for 2024 because it's going to be a crazy year and you need all the energy you can get. One thing that can help is Liver Health Formula. It's got 11 powerful botanicals that help recharge and protect your liver. Go get it today and get a free bottle of blood sugar formula to reduce those sugar cravings. Visit getliverhelp.com/Alex now to claim your free bonus gift. Getliverhelp.com/Alex and get that free gift. I know you need it because I know you got them bad livers. You be in the club all night, drinking Hennessy, drinking vodka. Help your liver out. Take a few of these pills. You'll probably feel a lot better. All right, now, Darius, come on set. How many times do I have to tell you to do this? Now, Darius, the camera, turn around and face the camera. Is there something you want to say to Diana?
I've had flowers for you since the day after we met.
Oh, they're beautiful. Thank you.
My pleasure.
I love them.
So they were a little. So come here. So you guys had a little bit of an awkward relationship. Why did you send her weird images and stuff? Do we have those images?
I didn't send her weird
That's
images.
later in the show.
Well, later in the show, we're going to go over these images. And I see you're dressed as Black Santa. Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Finally, you know.
Anything else you want to say?
I mean,
you spoke at city council. You worked so hard for this. Your mustache doesn't go over your nose. It goes like that. You've been fighting for what for 20 years?
I've been fighting for Black Santa, you know.
What do you think about that, Diana? Do you think Santa was a black man?
I think he's whatever you want him to be.
Some people say that he's provably white because he was a German fairy tale. I don't agree with those people.
What do you think?
He was black like Michael Jordan. Look at this head. Mm-hmm. Bald. Santa was a bald man, a beautiful bald man. And you know what Santa used to do? They used to put this is a little secret Santa does. You ever go to Wendy's?
Yeah.
This is the whipped butter.
Wow.
Look, you put a little whipped butter. Look how shiny this gets. Look at it. Just rub it in.
Oh.
Look at that. Look how shiny that is. That's a Christmas miracle. And then you just put this on top. It makes it fit isn't that really good? How good does that feel, Santa?
The best I've ever had.
Okay, and now there is some awkward tension though because she curved you.
How did you get this talent?
Okay, we're gonna discuss all that.
Are we gonna discuss all this after?
Yeah, we have it all. That's later.
Okay, so get off set real quick. All right, get off. We're gonna be talking a lot about this personal relationship that you guys had. So hope you're ready for that. All right, now. I don't know if you saw this, but this video is going viral, Diana, of Jill Biden's Christmas spectacular within the White House. So she had some Christmas dancers come and do a Christmas arrangement through the halls of the White House. It's actually a quite charming video. So do we have that video? Let's play that video. We wanted to put our own version of Jill Biden's Santa Claus spectacular, and we're calling this one, come on set, fellas. Stand over here. Once the music starts, that's when you'll kind of know to start. Now stand so the camera can see you. Quit walking on set and just turning your back to the camera, Darius. Do you understand that? How many Delta 9 gummies are you on? You're so high.
Just two, you know.
I know, but you can't come to work high.
Why is that?
Because this is a job. You're supposed to be doing your job, not...
It enhances, you know.
It enhances you. It makes your work crappy, dude. You don't even know where to stand. All right, regardless. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in honor of Jill Biden's production, we put one together. We call this production the Urban Nutcracker.
Get over.
No, get where we practice. Where did we practice the Urban Nutcracker?
Okay.
Action.
Ho, ho, ho! I'm the Nutcracker.
That's it!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas! This is the Urban Nutcracker. Very strong man, powerful, he'll crack your nuts. Be careful. Now get off set, Darius. You're putting me in a bad Christmas mood. And I got him 5 nights at a hotel. Oh my God. Darius, I'm working my butt off for you and you're not doing the same. All right, so now.
Hey, before we get into the Tucker interview, I just have a few super chats to read.
Okay, that's cool.
So, I think this guy, Diana, I think this guy's trying to flirt with you. He's not very good at it. Diana, you are amazing. Please stuff my stocking for Christmas. I'm on the naughty list. Oh, Matthew
He wants to be
Adams,
pegged
come
by
on.
Diana? Is that what
I guess, yeah.
That's cool.
That's.
Are you into that, Diana?
No.
Okay. Just
Okay.
checking.
Yeah, we've
Darius
already had these discussions with
All
Diana.
right,
And then
yes.
Schmack says, if this is your last show of the year. If you get kicked off the Blaze, you will fall off faster than Biden walking up. Okay, that guy's just mean. I'm sorry.
That guy's mean. Block that
And
guy.
then Schlamp, one other guy says, Merry Christmas, everyone, except you, Jimmy. Just kidding. Really, maybe not. God, that guy's mean, too.
I know.
And he
They
asked, will there
paid-
be another call-in Sunday stream?
They paid money to be mean to us like that?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he asked if there's another Sunday stream.
Tell him not with that attitude.
Not with that attitude, yeah.
Thank you. All right, now is the time that everybody's been waiting for, Jimmy.
The Fox and Odin ad read, yes.
Oh, my gosh.
And
All
then we got
right.
Tucker.
Well, it's come around to that time of year again. All the Thanksgiving decorations are back in the closet right where they belong. The Christmas decorations are up and making everything for Miles look bright and cheerful.
Yeah. And cut them
And the
lights.
sun goes down pretty early in your cozy, dark neck of the woods. That means it's time to settle into your favorite chair, kick your feet up near the fireplace, and have a glass of Fox and Odin whiskey. You've worked hard today. You've earned a little relaxation. Fox and Odin whiskeys are created to honor the wild beauty around us. A snow-capped mountain, a field of wildflowers, a roaring waterfall, or maybe even just your own backyard. This holiday season, let these perfectly blended spirits complement the view. A warm fire, maybe a shared meal, packages wrapped and ribboned and left under a tree. However you celebrate, enjoy it to the fullest with double gold, award-winning Fox and Odin Craft American Whiskey. Taste the spirit of the holidays today. And guys, let me tell you something. I've been drinking this stuff. It's been getting me right for Christmas. I gave a little bit to Gavin McGinnis. He went crazy. It goes down smooth. It's incredible. Make sure to buy it online and have it shipped to your door at foxandodin.com. That's foxandodin.com. Enter promo code Alex and get free shipping. Please drink responsibly. Don't drink too much, just enough to get a little bit of buzz on. And don't drive. Use an Uber. All right. So now, finally, Jimmy, I can do what I've been wanting to do all day.
Do you want to read the last $20 super chat?
Are we gonna drink some of that?
Yeah, you want some?
Yeah. Steven Fernandez says, Diana, you're beautiful. If you're into fat guys, give me a call. Also, please ask Uncle Glenn to bring back Alex for another season as Darius needs to stay employed.
I like
Hi,
that.
Steven.
And why is most of our audience 300-pound men, Jimmy? I've noticed that.
No.
Thank you.
You actually lost a lot of weight for the boxing match. I thought you'd
That's
inspire
lovely.
our
I've started-
audience to be healthier, but apparently not.
I started to gain a little bit of it back from stress. And, ooh, that's Fox and Odin.
Here, actually, can you drink that and just look at the camera and smile? This will be good for
Hey,
our
Fox and
sponsors.
Odin.
Look at this. Now, 3, 2, 1, pose and smile. There you go. Perfect.
Fox and Odin.
There, oh,
We're
there we
good.
go. Yes, there we go.
Okay, that's
so look at
okay.
the
We're
sponsor.
selling enough junk. We have to use a hot babe like Diana to sell more of it. But before actually we play this interview, I want to say we spoke about some topics about the vaccine, about some medical stuff that's not allowed on YouTube. So if you want to watch this entire interview with Tucker Carlson, you're gonna go to theblazetv.com. What's the promo code, Jimmy?
The promo code's biological father. We have that. We'll flash it after the interview, but yeah, there's some uncensored naughty stuff on blazetv.com.
A lot of uncensored naughty stuff. We went all the way there. So if you guys want to see the unedited interview, you're going to be able to watch that on the Blaze. But we put some spicy stuff in this interview, right, Jimmy?
Yeah, it got pretty spicy, especially when you did that thing to my face.
Yeah, I got spicy for you.
Yeah,
I got
literally.
I'm talking about for the audience.
Oh, that too. Mine was more a literal sense of spiciness to the face.
Well, if you're a 9/11 truther and you believe that the government conspired to bring down those towers on 9/11, you're going to love this interview. Because guess what? Our boy Tucker does too. So, without further ado, this is the interview that I've been waiting for, you've been waiting for, the interview that might save Jimmy's job, and the interview that is going to change the landscape of the world that we currently live in today. Welcome on the one, the only, the biological stepfather, Tucker Carlson. Ladies and gentlemen, now we welcome on the legend himself, who may or may not be my biological stepfather. Please welcome on the one, the only, Tucker Carlson. Tucker, how are you doing this evening, my friend?
You make me laugh every time, I have to say. I couldn't be a city councilman in a small town in Texas because when you walked in, I would just immediately burst into laughter.
But Tucker, listen to this. I go to the Plano City Council meeting. They do it twice a month. I go every time. I didn't go last night because I was preparing for you on Monday. I just had a long week. I was in. I've been preparing for hours, for 72 hours. I've been focused on you, Tucker. But real quick, they had a bomb threat because so many Queers for Palestine real protesters were at the Plano City Council meeting. The one meeting I didn't go to, they actually had a bomb threat. So you know, when I walk in now, they're so happy that they see me instead of a jihadi terrorist. So they might be thinking they're lucky stars.
Can I ask, how many Queers for Palestine do you have in Texas? Do you know? Does anyone keep track?
Well, I mean, anybody that goes to, any Ivy League school, I guess there's none in Texas. Maybe the people that go to Rice University, they're all Queers for Palestine.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tucker, real quick, let's get the show on the road. Tell us about TCN, the Tucker Carlson Network.
Well, it's a couple of things, but mostly it's a news organization. I mean, the old ones are dying, obviously. I don't think NBC News is going to be around in 5 years. It definitely won't be around in 10 years. Nobody watches, nobody believes them. The business model is dying. Something needs to replace it. And you kind of, and we've been on X for the last 7 months, ever since I left my old job, and huge audience and guaranteed free speech, and it's been tremendous. But we're moving into a really volatile period in the next year, obviously. And so you need to have a platform that can't be canceled. You got to have a subscription model. You have to, because if you have advertisers and that's what you pay your staff with, pay for all your reporting costs with ads, an ad boycott can take you out in a day. And I've lived that, for decades now. So we're going to continue to post on X. We have a website, tuckercarlson.com, where we're going to have and do have documentaries and interviews and segments of all kinds by subscription at tuckercarlson.com. So we just launched that yesterday. We've got pretty much close to our whole staff from my last job, and they all came. So I'm really grateful for that. People we've worked with for years and years and years, and I'm really psyched about it. But mostly, I'm totally intent on having at least one independent, honest news organization that can tell people what's going on, because it's hard to know what's going on, honestly.
It really is.
Point.
You can't get any truth. And then you got fired when you were the number one guy on the network, all because you spoke out against Ukraine, you spoke out against the deep state, and of course they take you down. So I think that's a clear indication that the deep state is real. But I want to transition to, you just had Alex Jones on. Alex Jones, whether you like him, love him, or hate him, I love him. The guy has given me not just great entertainment because he's funny, but he's given a lot of truth. Some stuff he was wrong about, but most of the stuff he's right about. So tell us a little bit about your experience and the respect that you have for Alex Jones.
Well, I've known Alex for 15 years anyway, and I really like him. He's actually a very nice guy. I'm sure you know him. Yeah. He's, hardly bombastic in person. He's a nice person, actually. He's a nice family. But my interest in Alex Jones professionally stems from his prophetic ability, which is real. Alex Jones called 9/11 and did it in detail on television. So it's provable. It's not a guess. In July of 2001, Alex Jones went on TV, I have the tape, time-stamped, and said, planes are going to fly into the World Trade Centers and they're going to blame Osama bin Laden. So the question is, how would you know that? And you can't know that. You can't know that. I mean, that would be impossible. I lived in Washington. I had a daily TV show at the time. I was pretty plugged in as you could be at the time. Not one person was saying anything like that. So really the only answer is that Alex Jones is getting some kind of message from somewhere. I'm not an expert in metaphysics, but I can read the evidence, and there's no other explanation for that. He's done that on a bunch of different things. Now, why is Alex Jones coming out with prophecies that turn out to be true? I have no idea. I'm not in charge of the universe. All I know is that happened, and it's provably true. We know that happened. We're not guessing. It's not a conspiracy theory. He called 9/11 in detail. So it's worth listening to Alex Jones. By the way, Alex Jones has never called for violence. He's never hurt anyone. Alex Jones is not a violent person. And yet he was completely deplatformed, and the U.S. government got behind the attack on his speech, and they basically finding him $1 trillion or something for giving opinions they don't like. Why? Why have they picked Alex Jones? Of course, not because he's lying, not because he's crazy, not because he's a conspiracy, because he told the truth. And he told truths that were so painful to the people in charge of everything that they had to silence him. So I think he's a very important person, not just in the media landscape, but in American history. Do you know a lot of people who predicted 9/11 in detail? No, because no one did, except Alex Jones. And I just can't get past that. What is that?
Well, I mean,
it's something amazing happens in front of us, and we're just like, oh yeah, no big deal. No, stop. It is a big deal. And what is that? And so anyway, I'm just obsessed with that fact.
Well, and you know what I'm obsessed with? And, I get a lot of grief for this, but I learned this from Alex Jones. and I went very viral. The most success that we've had, or the biggest clip that we've had from the show, is that I asked Vivek Ramaswamy, was 9/11 an inside job? And he answered that he did think that the government lied because there was 28 pages redacted from the 9/11 Commission report, excluding Saudi Arabia's involvement. And even the official story is that Condoleezza Rice and George Bush were warned about this, but they didn't take the warning seriously enough to rally around resources to stop it. So even the official story, you could at least blame insubordination. So my question to you is this, Tucker. Now, you were the main person on, the mainstream media. You're one of the most popular hosts. Now, looking back, do you think it was possible that 9/11 was an inside job?
Well, I think it's not only possible, but confirmed that they lied to us about it. I mean, I have no idea what the truth is, but I do know, and I played a role in this at the media. I mean, I had a TV show on 9/11, so I remember it very, very well. I lived in Washington at the time. I heard the plane hit the Pentagon. And I know that I and everyone else I knew just sort of went with the official explanation and not only didn't question it, but were very hostile to anyone who did. I was hostile to anyone who did. Why are you're crazy. Why you're upsetting the survivors by asking questions. I said things like that. And I'm ashamed that I did. But I did. And so did everyone else that I knew. And now it's been over 20 years. So why is any of it still classified? Any of it. And not only is it classified, and I know because I've done a lot on this, they've gone to extraordinary lengths to keep those documents classified. In the face of a lawsuit from the families of people who died that day against Saudi Arabia, they have not released those documents. Now, are they actually about Saudi Arabia? I don't think they are, actually. Sorry. And I'm not, I haven't seen them, so I'm not sure what's in them, but I'm pretty sure the explanation that the rest of us have passed on as true is not true. But look, I don't know. But we have an absolute right to that. There's no justification for holding that from us. On what grounds? Are you on national security? We've already been attacked. And we're going to be attacked again. And we have a right to know what's in those documents. And moreover, the Building 7 stuff, I'm happy to believe it collapsed because it was hit with debris from the planes or whatever. But I don't know. I've personally known a number of structural engineers who are like, that's not true. Now, what is true? I don't know. I have no evidence. I haven't seen anybody placing satchel charges in the building. I don't know. It's all speculation. But it's an entirely fair question. It is not crazy to ask, how did those buildings collapse in the way they did, particularly the building that was not hit by a plane? Like, what was that? And you get to a certain point where you realize people are lying right to your face, and you don't know it, or you don't perceive it, or maybe you don't care about it. But I think if you have self-respect, you don't want to be lied to. Why would you? And if it's your country, and in this case, it is my country, I was born here, I have a right to know. So and stop lecturing me about how it's my fault that I want to know, or I'm crazy for wanting to know. What is the answer? Oh, it's already been determined. Experts have told us. Really? Because it turns out there are a lot of people who seem legitimate to me are like, no, I'm not claiming that space aliens did it. I'm just saying that doesn't make sense from a structural point of view. So what's the answer, and why is there no conversation about it? The last thing I'll say, anytime people who ask questions are denounced as immoral for asking them, you are almost certainly dealing with liars. There is almost certainly a crime they are hiding, because why else would they be attacking you for asking an obvious question? How did Building 7 fall down? It doesn't make me crazy to want insane, and it makes you a liar if you're attacking me for asking you. That's my opinion.
And you're exactly right. And Jerry Seinfeld used to have a joke. He used to say, the black box, why don't they just make the whole plane out of the black box? Because the black box survives or crashes. Well, why didn't they just make the whole entire plane out of the terrorist passports? Because somehow the black box doesn't survive, but the terrorist passport, the FBI has 2 terrorist passports the same day of the attack. Raises some real red flags. But I want to segue to a subject that you said, a subject that we all like, extraterrestrials. Tucker, personally, what I think that they're trying to do with extraterrestrials is I believe it was Ronald Reagan who said that it would take an existential outside threat in order to bring all the nations together. So I think that they might be using aliens as a psyop to scare us. What is your opinion on aliens, Tucker?
Well, the whole topic has certainly been frequently used as a psyop. That's documented. I mean, a lot of it's out, Project Blue Book and all that stuff. I mean, there's absolutely no question the U.S. government used this story as a distraction, has lied a great deal about it, and that's, I have no doubt, still in progress. The question is, at the core, underneath all of that, underneath all the lying, is there something there? And yes, there is. And it's been written about since we have a written record. It's been written about for thousands of years. And so, yes, there is something that is not human flying around. It is an independent intelligence. Is it extraterrestrial? I don't think that it is. That's just my guess, informed guess. But whatever it is real. That's one thing we know. The second thing we know is the U.S. government absolutely does have physical evidence of this, whatever it is, and we know that from 10 separate whistleblowers, a couple of whom I know. And then the third thing we know is that the U.S. government, the Congress specifically, including the Senate Majority Leader, including the new Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, and including 2 different committee chairmen, are making extraordinary efforts to prevent the UAP Disclosure Act of 2023 from being, from taking effect, from preventing the act from releasing the information to the public. They're trying really, really hard. And that's true, and I know that for a fact. So, of course, there are psyops, and they're going in many different directions. It's hard to know exactly what they are. But the core facts are this is real. The U.S. government does have physical evidence, and they are still trying to hide it from us. So what does that add up to? I don't know. I've done a lot on this, and I've talked to a lot of people, and my personal view is, they're not doing that by accident. I think there's dark stuff at the center of the story, really dark. I mean, I know that is true. I believe that is true. So.
Well, and obviously you've done a lot of research about space, so I think that you'd be very familiar with. My next question is about Operation Paperclip. After World War II, we brought the top Nazi scientists, Werner von Braun being one of them, over to America to create our space program, NASA. He was best friends with Walt Disney. And then he was able to go to the moon in 1969 and 1972, 6 different trips through backwards and forwards through the Van Allen radiation belt 12 times with technology that they accidentally destroyed. So my question for you is, do you think that the moon landing was real, and do you think that it was done by Nazis that were literally brought over during Operation Paperclip? Is that a conspiracy, or is that true in your opinion, Tucker?
I don't know. I do know that the original moon landing tapes have been erased at NASA because they needed, the tape space, so they just kind of taped over them. That's the official.
That's the official, Tucker. That's the official story. Is they taped over, and the official story is that they lost the technology, and it's a painful process to build it back again. Yet Elon Musk's own rockets can't go. The moon is 257,000 miles away. Elon Musk's rocket busted at less than 90 miles away. So we don't have a space vehicle in the past 50 years that can even go 257,000th or whatever it is, the distance that the Apollo rockets went. So it's very unusual to think that the technology in 1969 somehow got deleted and that it went backwards. So I think that's why the moon landing I'm very passionate about. I think it's a big lie.
Well, I don't look. I've seen so many things that I believed revealed as lies in the past 5 or 6 years, and I've been shocked on almost a daily basis. And I'm much older than you, so I grew up in a country where people sort of believed things, including their government, which clearly had the capacity to do bad things. But most of the time, we felt living here that it was doing the right thing.
Yeah.
And I've revised my view of that because I've had to. So I'm open-minded on it. I will say, the one counter argument I would make, so my friend Darren Beatty, I don't know if you know him, he's a really smart guy, runs Revolver News. Yeah, I love Darren. He's always making the obvious point that this was transistor radio technology. We now have AI, but we can't get to the moon. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Fair. But I would also say that actually the country has gone backward in a lot of ways since '69, which weirdly is the year I was born, in really observable ways that we never mentioned. The arts, for example, there hasn't been a great novel written in the United States since 1969. There hasn't been. It's garbage. So it's the most powerful, richest country in the history of the world, but not one person has written a book even like a third as good as Anna Karenina in 53 years. So can you explain that? I mean, Anna Karenina was written, 150 years ago in a tiny country with a population, 1/5 or 1/6 of our size now, in a poor country with minimal literacy, and they managed to churn out one of the great novels ever written. And we can't replicate that. So I do think there has been a death of the creative impulse in the United States, and I trace it to the summer of 1945 when we bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki, or something about that changed America fundamentally. This is just my theory, but I think I'm right. And we haven't created much actually since then. And I think it's weird. It's very weird.
art is dead. I mean, if you just look at the architecture of buildings now, there's postmodernism. It's ugly. They just built the new Globe Life Park here for the Rangers, and it literally looks like a Costco. It's $1 billion Costco. I mean, there's nothing ornate about it, nothing pretty. It's literally that. So I think you are right. I think we're getting dumber. It's like the movie.
Sure, but can I just ask you one thing though? It's like, so that park, I haven't seen your park in Dallas that was just built, though I will. But like, we know who built that. We know who designed it. We know who the architect is. And you spend $1 billion building a public work, which is effectively what that is. And you destroy a city with that, and you degrade people, and you detract from their lives with the ugliness that you create, and you don't get arrested and sentenced to prison. I don't understand that. I mean, we're sending people to prison for all kinds of things, 1,000 people after January 6th, but the architect who wrecked Dallas doesn't go to prison? I mean, I'm serious. Like, I think we're looking at this wrong.
Well, and let's be real, a guy that I like, Tucker, I love this guy, but can you not, I mean, would you have ever thought in the year 2023, the most famous artist in the world is Hunter Biden? Would you have ever thought that?
No, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, it's garbage. And you know what, I mean, you don't want to get me my theories on art, but I mean, what is art? So art is truth, right? The closer you get to the truth, the more beautiful something is. Of course, right? And the most beautiful thing of all is nature. Unspoiled nature is the purest thing. So if you have a society based on lies, where everyone is required to lie all the time or he's punished, then of course you can't produce art. I mean, it's impossible. It's impossible to produce. Nothing dishonest can be beautiful. Therefore, art is impossible. I mean, that's kind of my guess on this.
All right, Tucker, my producer, he went to Princeton. He's not smart at all. He always likes to ask a producer question. Yes, he really did, and now he works for me. And both of his parents are acclaimed surgeons, and they're very frustrated that he works for me. That's a true story. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Okay, Tucker, I don't know if you know, today is Taylor Swift's birthday.
Oh.
So here is what I need you to tell me. Are Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce getting married, or is this just a publicity stunt?
Well, I don't know. I got to be honest with you. I did not go to Princeton, so I don't have as much information about Taylor Swift as I.
Jimmy, get on set right now.
Well, let him answer. Let him answer.
If I had that coveted Ivy League degree, but I will say this. I mean, I wouldn't know Taylor Swift if she got in the shower with me. I've never heard her music. I don't know anything about Taylor Swift. But I remember Kanye, who was then Kanye West, once attacked her in a very emotional way at an awards ceremony. And I remember thinking at the time, I saw the clip at the time, and I thought it was a racial thing. Oh, he doesn't like white people. She's white, whatever. But if you listen to the clip, he's actually making kind of a different point. And he's saying that this isn't real. This isn't art. This isn't op. Maybe I'm reading into it. I don't think that I am.
Wow.
He's saying this person is being used by larger forces to control our society. And, you know, I think a lot of things about Ye, it's not even worth saying. My opinion is not interesting enough to repeat. But one thing about him, he does have flashes of insight about things. He's not a surface level character at all. And I think there's some truth in that. I think there's some truth. I mean, at that point, if you're an artist, if you're a performer who's that culturally significant, who's the single most popular person in America among women under 30, which I think she is, you have a great deal of power. And so, of course, you're going to be managed by people who want to use your influence for their ends. Obviously. I mean, it's just not, you know what I mean? It's not complicated.
Jimmy, come down here right now, Jimmy. Jimmy, come here right now. No, I'm sick of this, Tucker. I only have you for 30 minutes, and my dumbass producer is going to sit here now. Do you see this? This is pepper spray. This is pepper spray. This is what you get when you look at this. This is what you get. This is what I do here at the Blaze. This is when my employees act bad. This is what we do. Now go finish the show. Go finish the show. Okay. Sorry about that, Tucker. Some of my employees are so insubordinate.
I love your management techniques. So I don't do anything like that. I'm like the guilty wasp. I'm like, oh, it's okay. You embezzled money. It's all right.
This is prison rules, Tucker. We got prison rules only. Yeah. Okay, well, we got you for one last question. Actually, I want to do that last question. Tucker, one thing, we don't have the clip, but you said, and this is another thing. Jimmy went to Princeton. He's so smart. But I talked to this guy, Eddie Bravo, who's good friends with Joe Rogan, and they give me these ideas, and they say that there's this thing called the ice wall and that the Earth might be flat. What do you think about flat Earth theory, Tucker?
Well, I'm open to anything, but just know
That's
from
it. Cut the soundbite.
How could I not be open to anything at this point? I mean, there's been so much deception that, you can't trust your preconceptions. So I'll tell you this, the story that we were told growing up in school about the progression of history, how it's sort of an unending, like ascent toward enlightenment and technological progress. It's linear. It moves in one direction, except for the Dark Ages. That's a complete lie. It's a complete lie. I mean, there's like overwhelming evidence that's not true. So once you understand that the most basic stories we've been told about history, about the Earth, the physical Earth itself, which has been completely changed by climate change for millions of years. Once you realize all of that, then it's like, I don't know, what is true? As for the curvature of the Earth, that's a thing in shooting. I like rifle shooting, and past a certain distance, you have to take that into account. So that suggests it's real. Because one thing I know is real is guns. Guns are real.
You are a hunter. So,
if it affects.
So you're saying the Earth could be round. Okay, we like that. Now, this is the last thing, very last thing. Now, Tucker, when I was in Maine and I was a guest on your show, Tucker Carlson Today, I made very good friends with your hairstylist, and I paid her a lot of money, and I got a lock of your hair. So please, come on, I brought a doctor. This is Dr. Goldberg. He's from the DNA clinic. I don't know if you can see him. This is our DNA test right here, Tucker. So what we do, this is the hair. Please show him the hair, Dr. Goldberg. A little closer, Dr. Goldberg. So right now, Tucker, we're going to find out once and for all if you are my father or not. So this is huge. How do I read this? I'm not a doctor, Dr. Goldberg.
So you just take out the paper and read the words that are on it.
It says, Tucker, you are not the father. This has to be wrong. This has to be wrong. He is my father.
So I know you wanted a different result, but we tested it many times.
Dr. Goldberg, he has to be my dad. This is his
not,
hair.
I can't.
Get out of here, Dr. Goldberg. Dr. Goldberg. Tucker, you're my dad. I love you so much. I'm still going to lie. Even though you're not my biological father, I'm still taking credit for it. Tucker, I love you. Everybody join the TCN network. I just joined it today. $72 for an annual membership. That's dirt cheap, and you're going to get the best guests from the best host, the king, the new future king of all media, not Howard Stern, the one, the only, Tucker Carlson. Tucker, thank you so much for coming on, my friend.
I love to watch you abuse your employees. Amazing.
I don't like it.
Yeah, shut up, Jimmy, shut up!
I don't like it.
Tucker, please have a good day. And once again, you're the king of all media. You are the future of independent media. Thank you for going out there and being a hero.
It's nice to be the future at 54. I love it. Thank you, Alex.
And go be the VP. We need you to be vice president. Go tell Trump you deserve to be vice president.
I dare you.
Peace.
Thanks, man.
Well, that was my biological stepdad, Tucker Carlson. And even though the DNA test lied and it said that he is not my biological father, I'm going to continue to lie and use Tucker's name for fake clout. How does that sound, Diana?
Great.
Is it okay to lie on DNA tests? Have you ever lied on a DNA test to prove that a guy is the father of your child?
I have never been in that situation where I would have to do that. So
Girls do it to me all the time. I sleep with one girl, and she sends me a DNA test and says I'm the dad and tries to get me on Maury.
So how many kids do you have?
A lot, but I don't pay child support for any of them. I don't take any credit for any of them, so.
Sounds like they have promising futures.
No, they don't. Some of them are already in juvenile jail, and I love it. So now we got into a lot of spicy topics on that show, on that interview. It went a little longer. You're going to be able to get that. Go to the Blaze, blazetv.com/primetime. Use the code biologicalfather for $30 off. You're going to hear us talk about the vaccine. You're going to hear Tucker talk about some people that I can't say on YouTube, but that's where you're going to get the real straight dope, uncut, none of that, fake middle of the mall bullcrap. That was the real deal Holyfield, what we posted on Blaze. So if you guys want to see the whole unedited conversation, go to blazetv.com/primetime. Use the code biologicalfather for $30 off. All right, now this is our Christmas spectacular. We can't have Christmas without presents. So,
well, Alex, I kind of wanted to start by expressing my gratitude for you in a rare moment, because these Olive Garden gift cards, I'm just so thankful. I didn't think you'd spoil me like this, so I'm about to go ham on some breadsticks and have diarrhea for all of Christmas break.
Show the camera, $25.
$25.
Unlimited, but it's only $25, but I gave you unlimited breadsticks.
Unlimited. Yeah, and George got it too. We're both going to be blowing up toilets for the next 2 weeks. It's going to be awesome.
Look, Brandon's got his. His is already ready for use. I love it. He took us out of the paper. Thank you, Brandon, for being proactive. And remember, you can actually use that for to-go orders. And there's a little hack I saw on TikTok. You go in the to-go orders and you order 2 kids' meals, and then you get, as your side, you can pick a pasta. I think you can get marinara, you get spaghetti meatballs, you get fettuccine as a side, and you actually get 2 meals for the price of 1. So a little TikTok hack if you're poor and you need to stretch your dollar. Trust me, been there, done that. All right, so Jimmy, we need to open up some more gifts. Is that not correct?
Yeah, we got a lot of gifts for Diana. Are they all for Diana?
Darius, come down. Tiny, come down. We need
hey,
you guys.
Remember how I told you
Tiny,
how to walk on set?
Bring your chair. Bring your chair behind you. Darius, sit right here. And put your chair next to Diana, Tiny. So, I know there's a lot of chemistry. Remember, you have to get close to me. There's a lot of awkward tension between you and Diana. And here, and Big Nasty, I guess you can put your chair on her side.
Yeah.
Well, we only have a few minutes left. So I was able to get the whole crew Olive Garden gift cards, but unfortunately I was running low on a little cash. So I was able to get you guys a few presents. So here's the first one I want to give you. Hurry and open it. We only have so much time left. Show them what it is. It's a football player. It's a football. You're a football player because you're an African American, so you have a bright future in football.
You got it.
You can still make it to the league.
Yeah.
All right. And now this one is for you, Tiny.
All right. Thank you, buddy.
Okay, you're gonna like this.
I got gifts.
You're gonna like it. That's a jock strap.
Jock strap.
Yeah.
Well, it actually has a
ain't big
butthole
enough,
blocker.
man.
Well,
That's not big enough, dude.
that is true.
Yeah, I need a big one, man. Let me put it on, man.
Well, Diana, I know that you have been so good this year. You're not on the naughty list, so we got you a little gift.
Oh God, thank you.
Yeah, check it out. Open it. And cameraman, get close to this one. She really needs to see this. This is a really special gift. It wasn't super expensive. It's actually pretty value priced. We got you. Open it up. Don't be shy. That's an ultra right beer.
Cool.
It's a beer for white supremacists.
Okay, all right.
Strictly for white supremacists. Now,
Thank you.
this gift. No, this is more of a Tiny gift. Well, no, actually, it is more of a Darius gift. Darius, you know you love Cancer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you a Cancer?
No, I'm a Sag.
You're a Sagittarius. You're a Sag. A Sag that likes the vag.
Mm-hmm. Straight up Sag.
So we got you candy cigarettes so you don't get cancer.
This is what I started on, candy cigarettes.
And he's still smoking. All right, now we gotta hurry. Now we gotta hurry. Okay, this one is the most important gift yet. This is for you, Diana. And as soon as you open it, you have to use it. So here you go. This is for you. Yes, you're gonna love it. It's a little heavy. Just open it. Hurry and rip it open. It's a shake.
Is it shake weight?
Yes. You go like that. No, like this. 2 hands. That's
I'm
not.
not doing it with 2 hands.
Why not? Just.
Why don't you show me?
I'll show you.
Yeah.
Just you grab like this and go. And you kind of go. Just try it out. It's one of the best fitness accessories of 2012.
I can't do it like you do. Actually, Merry Christmas to you. You haven't gotten
Diana, you need to do the bit. All right.
There you go.
This also, because I know you've been working so hard, I got you this, Tiny.
Thank you.
Open it.
Let me open it.
I want you to be the next Tiger Woods. Yes. You're going to be the best black golfer in the world. Be careful. There's monitors and stuff. Be careful. Look at you, Tiger Woods. Watch out.
There you go, right there.
Okay.
Woods ain't black, though.
What is he?
Well,
Blasian?
He is black. He's black and tie.
He's
Black
black
and
and tie.
Black and East.
Yeah, black and East, yeah.
Oh, okay, then. I didn't think it was black.
Oh, he is. Yeah. And I know you're much blacker, but he's close enough. All right. Got you this gift, Darius. Merry Christmas. It's a blimp, because that's where you work. This is where you work, Darius.
Oh, that's cute.
And now the last gift. This is our most thoughtful gift. This gift I spent a lot of time on, and You have to be very careful opening it. It's very delicate. But this is for you, Diana, and you have to wear it. So, with love, Merry Christmas.
Thank you. I love Minions. They're actually my favorite.
I know, Minions. This is a Minions vibe. I got my little Minions
Love
right here.
Minions.
Open that bad boy up. Show the audience what that is. That's a George Floyd mask. That's a mask for George Floyd. Well, I don't know why you're
Can I just do another shot instead?
Yeah, you can do another shot. This is...
Okay. Can I do it out of the bottle?
Yeah. So for Christmas...
Let's not do this.
This
Alex.
is a George Floyd Christmas.
We made it through the whole year without getting canceled.
It's a George Floyd Christmas.
No, it's not. We've never said anything about George Floyd.
Why not? Why? What's wrong? We're eulogizing him. It's a Merry Christmas.
You know what? People aren't going to think you're eulogizing him.
It's George Floyd Christmas time. 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 George Floyd Christmas time.
Hey, we need to have an intervention with Darius.
Damn it.
Diana's never going to come back.
No, she's not. But we got Tucker Carlson.
I was just trying to be nice, and then you pull out a George Floyd mask without.
We're pro George Floyd. I love R.I.P. George Floyd. I've not said one negative thing about the man. I'm not allowed to bring his name up. They talked about him on the mainstream media every day for a year. They said his name 100 times a day on the air, and now I can't say his name?
I'd rather you not. That's just one of those topics I don't trust you to cover.
Jimmy, I'm so mad I could just shake weight. Ah!
Great sound effects.
All right, now to the serious part of the episode. Darius, come in. Maybe you're going to have to probably fix this camera so we can see him, or maybe sit right here. Yeah, sit kind of like right here. So, Darius, what we're going to do right now, here, kind of sit, I guess, in between me. Face the camera. But don't face Diana too much. Face right here. So, you have been known to act very inappropriate to our guests. Is that correct?
No, it isn't.
So now you're saying you don't send our guests weird pictures? You've never sent our guest an unsolicited picture before. If you're lying, no. If you're lying to me, you are fired. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? If you lie to me about this, I'm not even kidding. If you lie to me about this, you are fired. Do you understand that?
Yeah, but why?
You're fired because I don't want some lying, insubordinate a-hole. So this is what I want. Have you ever sent a picture unsolicited to any of our guests?
Yes, but they weren't weird pics. You know.
Okay, we have the pics.
Let's show the pics. We'll let the audience decide.
So,
Put a check.
how about this?
Real quick. Put a poll. Are these pictures weird of Darius?
Okay,
yes
how
or
about
no?
this? We'll let the poll. Okay, we'll show the pictures first. So just show full screen 3 at first. So I wanted to. Diana sent me, hey, I got these weird notifications from guys say Chubby Cheeks tagged you in a photo. This is from Diana texting me after the show, after she was on last time.
Is this your account? Hold on, Jimmy. Is this your account, Chubby Cheeks?
I said yeah.
Yeah, it's a show. You have to talk. It's a podcast. It's audio only.
I said yeah. That's my account.
And then you tagged her. And what are you doing in that
Okay,
one
let's see the photos. Let's go. These are the photos.
Okay, so one, you're covered in grease.
Yeah,
And you're
just lotion, you know.
You're covered in lotion, cream, and you're sticking your tongue out in a sexual manner. Is that correct?
Well, it wasn't a sexual manner, but I mean it. But
It had some sexual undertones.
No. It just it smells good enough to eat. Even I mean, you know, you can't eat it obviously, but it smells.
That's what
good
you're
enough to eat, though.
insinuating right there. What is the top picture all about? Where you're just kind of smiling and showing her your face. Those are called thirst traps.
How so?
You're trying to get her attention by sending her unsolicited pictures. Did she send you any pictures first?
No, but how's it a trap though?
I would like the audience to know this is 100% real.
This is 100% real, and Diana feels awkward as hell, I can tell, and Darius feels awkward as hell because you got caught.
I don't feel awkward as hell. I don't have anything to feel awkward about.
Well, then why aren't you following? All right, put the pictures down. Show us in a 2-box. I don't know if you can put us in a 2-box. George, put us in a box and them. I don't. It might take a second. Yeah, us and Diana, because I'd like to get Darius's. I mean,
let's give them some background because we have 2 clips that give a lot more context on the situation from Diana's last
Let's play
experience.
the clips.
So there's so play SOT 2 whenever you get it.
I panhandle for it.
Do you think Darius is attractive, Diana?
I think you're cute.
Ooh.
Yeah, especially with lotion all over your head. You're precious.
Is this somebody that
You're
you would
precious.
honestly entertain if he showed up on your dating app and
No.
you would swipe right?
No.
He said no.
I just think he's like precious, but like not for my entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
So he's like a special needs individual that you have.
No, he's just like I would go like bowling with him.
Why? Because he's black? I mean. And you were really hurt that you guys didn't ever get to go bowling.
Well, we have one more clip.
Well, I mean, you know.
We have one more.
This
Darius,
is how it always
you know
goes.
what's coming,
always
Darius.
get curved regardless.
You get curved regardless.
So I mean, you know, it's got to change in 24 because
You're done getting curved by hot babes.
I'm leaving Texas.
Diana's a beautiful babe, voluptuous body.
Here, watch this clip.
But I get curved by anybody.
This is you giving her your phone number.
Darius texts XX and his phone number that we're covering because we don't want everyone doxing Darius.
Sweet guy wants to go bowling.
You realize how unprofessional it is? We invite these ladies on our set, and you're sending them unsolicited, basically dick pics, and giving your phone number away.
Hey, Alex, I would like to bring out, he said Darius texts TEXX and then the number.
Why so many X's?
That's just my trademark way of writing it, you know.
Your trademark?
Your trademark should be respecting our guests, not sending them unsolicited dick pics of your bald head
I respect
covered in lube.
I respect who respects me, you know.
She respected you. She said you were cute. She said you want to go bowling. How did she disrespect you?
Well, I mean, you know, she should have gone bowling with me at least once, bowling or shooting pool or something.
Well, he
you know.
does have a point. Actually, Diana.
Well, we all can go bowling.
You said
Yes.
you said that you would, but then, you know.
You did say that you
know
would.
you're an
Now I'm
actor?
starting. Actually, he's starting to make a lot of sense.
It seemed legit, you know. Seemed to sound legit. So.
But you were just being nice, Diana.
Well, it was
I would
acting.
be down to go bowling with everybody. I thought it was going to be like a group thing, you know, like we would all go together, that type of thing.
No, it's going to be a solo date type of thing.
Yeah, but why would it have to be a group thing? You know, group
is it because
cool and all, but you know.
Darius is better
why would it have to be
one-on-one.
that, you know.
Well, I'm sure he and I could like chat one-on-one if we were like in a group setting and we went bowling, you know.
The bowling alley can't be near any schools. He's a registered sex offender. So
That's why it's got to be a group setting.
Are you against registered? He's registered. He's not unregistered. He pays taxes.
I'm not judging.
Well, you can judge him on his criminal record. It's very bad.
All right, we got a bunch of super chats rolling in. I have to read them real quick.
What are the super
Drunk
chats?
McAsshole. Merry Christmas, all. Thank you for a fantastic year. Chat rat. Steven Fernandez. Merry George Floyd Christmas. Also, Alex, I'm not 300 pounds. Thanks to the Ozempic, I'm down to 290.
Isn't it funny? I don't even know who that guy was, but I could tell that he was 300 pounds. Thank goodness that Ozempic's working.
Well, he said, like, are you into fat guys, Diana? So that was a clue.
Oh,
I didn't know how fat, and you're not. Don't
that's
worry.
true. And then someone sent a $50 super chat. Metafarcical said, Merry Xmas, Darius, Tiny, White Darius, Jimmy, Alex, and all.
White Darius is, I believe, passed away.
Well, he's no longer with us. He got, what is it? Did he get sexually assaulted to death by Hamas?
I thought he got thrown off a roof for being a big gay.
Well, I think that was before.
Yeah.
And then the
he was
roof.
homeless for
happened.
Hamas, and then they threw him off a roof. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
that sucked. Poor guy. But, you know, that's the way he would have wanted to go out.
Oh, yeah, dude. Well, actually, he said that he was really afraid of dying, that he never wanted to die young. That was one of his biggest fears. So
Oh, yeah, that would.
he did say that a lot when we pushed him on the plane, when we made him get on the plane. He was saying how he didn't want to die and he wanted to live for a long time and
Yeah.
start a family and all that stuff.
I thought that was a bit.
I did too now. I did honestly at the time, but now looking back, I think he was being serious because those were real tears. But
Yeah, no. I figured he's not that good of an actor.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, now looking back, he wasn't acting. He was being very genuine. But
Yeah,
he's
and-
dead now. So
No, he's
oopsie.
actually dead. That's not a bit, right?
Oopsie poopsie, as they say when they throw somebody off a roof. Oopsie poopsie. Not gonna be pooping anymore.
Oopsie poopsie. What do you think, Diana?
Of what?
I don't know.
About the Queers for Palestine movement.
I'm thinking that this needs to be finished.
You finish it, chug it. Oh my gosh, chug it. Fox and Odin. Fox and Odin. Fox and Odin. Fox and Odin. Use promo code Alex. We got a sexy
That was killing me. That was bothering me.
Ooh, I'm about to shake weight tonight, Darius. I'm gonna freaking show full camera. This is me. I'm gonna choke Darius out. No, now you can't see us on camera. I gotta go this way. Here, show. Get the wide cam. Let's see if I can show. Let me squish Darius's head like a bug. Zoom in. I'm gonna squish his head. Darius, how does that feel?
He looks pretty comfortable.
I know. He looks like he might be passed out already. Is he out? Is he out? Oh, he's out. He's out. He's fully out. Oh, damn. Let me push it like this. Ooh, man, that's not good. Do not tell anybody at the Blaze that there's a passed out black man on our set. I mean, what a terrible Christmas for him to die like that. Did you know it's Darius' 51st birthday and I got him a hotel in Addison for the next few nights?
Which hotel?
I don't want to give that out to the people that are watching this because they'll probably call the hotel and mess it up. But yeah, in
Is it a nice one?
It's a 3-star, yeah, which is nice for him with free breakfast, which is nice for him.
Oh yeah, that's great.
And it was hard to find one not close to a school because he's a pedophile. So.
Yeah, that's a problem.
It's hard.
Yeah,
You'd be surprised how many schools are next to hotels. We're trying to get them off the registry. It's hard.
Literally.
It's really hard. No, it's very hard. So,
Hey, we have the results from that poll about Darius's pictures. It was actually pretty close, but yes won barely, 56%.
So they yes.
So a lot of people were on Darius's side. 43% thought
what was
that
the
was
question
totally
though?
normal.
Because
were
now,
those pictures weird?
Yes, obviously. 56% said yes. So you're telling me what?
Yes, but that means it says 43% said no. I don't know what happened with the other 1%, but apparently 43% of our fans think those are totally normal pictures.
Just to send unsolicited.
By Chubby Cheeks. Tagged you in a photo. That's all. Okay, so.
He tagged you in a photo that you're not even in.
Yeah.
That's
Darius,
even
get
weirder.
up. Wake up, Darius. Wake up, Darius. Wait, why? If she's not in the photo, explain this. If she's not in the photo, why would you tag her?
Why does it make a difference?
Because you tag people that are in the photo. Like if I took a picture with Big Nasty, I would tag Big Nasty because he's in the photo. But if I took a picture by myself, I wouldn't tag a person that's not in the picture. Do you see how tagging works? You tag other people that are in it with you.
Yeah, well, that makes it more fun, you know, to tag anybody, you know. Any and everybody except just that one person, you know.
But you didn't tag me, you didn't tag Jimmy, you just tagged Diana because she has large breasts and she has this thin waist. And is that why? Because you never tagged me on anything.
Me either.
No, it just
Yeah, you never tagged Big Nasty on anything.
Really
Don't
seem
get
like
no love, brother.
You will, of course.
You will. See, you will.
But
Louder. What is so funny?
but yeah, I truly thought she wanted to go bowling with me, you know.
And you were heartbroken. Here, lean in this way. Gosh, you're so heavy. Okay, Jimmy, ask the chat. We're having a Christmas. We're spending Christmas at this hotel for 5 nights. What are you going to do in the hotel room?
What should Darius do in the hotel room, chat rats?
Are we going to get some content? My dad said that we can't get him a prostitute or stripper, and that's technically sex trafficking, and that's a crime.
Why'd your dad bring that up? Did he just assume?
I brought that up, but I told my dad. I said I thought we could do it because if we had legally made an amateur porn tape and we had her sign the paperwork like we're going to do a porn tape but not distribute it and blur everything out, then technically I think that would be legal.
Let's not push it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm trying to. The guy Darius, tell Diana.
I know improv is yes and, but I don't think I can do yes and on that.
Did you know that Darius hasn't been laid in how long, Darius?
Too long, you know.
Just say it. You don't have to be
years,
embarrassed.
you know, it's been, you know.
How many years?
5.
5? You just said it was 3 the other day. Now you gained 2 years?
Yeah. But yeah, it's actually been 5. Not 3, but, you know.
That's pretty bad, Dinah. 5 years.
That's okay.
No, it's not. Have you ever gone 5 years since being an adult?
No, she didn't need to talk about that. You'll need to talk about that,
I'm just saying,
Diana.
I think the answer is no.
Diana,
you don't go 5 years.
You don't have to talk about that.
Well, maybe we do, Jimmy, because I would like to know Diana's sexual history for personal reasons.
I know you would. That's why I said let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it. We can talk about my sex life.
I'm the host of the show. I dictate what we talk about, okay?
No, let's talk about my sex life.
You're a virgin, dude.
know.
You don't have a sex life. Your sex life is just like white Darius, non-existent, all right?
Well, that one time, and I made a kid.
Can you believe that, Diana? That
I know. I want to meet her so bad.
the baby?
Yes.
I'm thinking about selling the baby to the cartel.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I know a cartel guy that owes me a favor.
Diana was asked, "Are you bringing the baby to the studio?" I'll be like, "No, I'm not letting the baby."
Yeah, because if she
anywhere.
brings the baby to the studio, I'm taking it and giving the baby to the cartel.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Stop it.
No, they're actually good cartel. They're going to teach her how to speak Spanish. They're going to teach her how to distribute heroin in a way that's, underneath the police's radar.
I really hope my wife isn't watching this episode.
I know.
What do you mean,
Oh
baby?
my
Tiffany
God.
could be a drug kingpin and then make more money
Her name
than...
is Chloe.
No, her name is Tiffany.
You're not saying...
Her name is Tiffany on the air.
Her name is Tiffany.
I should have
Always,
cleared
Jimmy.
that up. Always.
So,
Tiffany.
this has been a great Christmas Spectacular. What else should we close out the year? Okay, and then actually, the show's almost over, but we have to do one thing.
Last $20 super chats.
Well, you read it real quick.
Super fun guy says, "Merry Christmas, love you guys." And then Channel Julio says, "Merry Christmas, you muckle." I feel like that's a slur. I'm not going to say that.
All
Time
right.
to put mistletoe over the glory hole. Put mistletoe over the glory hole. That's a good one.
All right, before the freestyle finale, we have to do one Christmas ritual. In the show Seinfeld, one of my favorite shows ever, they celebrate Festivus. And when they celebrate Festivus, they have the airing of the grievances. Now, this is a time where we can say what pisses us off about each other, something that makes us mad. You understand, Darius? Louder? Like my grievance is, I hate that I hired an actor that speaks at this tone whenever I need you to speak. I hired an actor that's supposed to be able to talk, and then when I ask him to talk, he only speaks like this. And then nobody can hear what he says. So he just sounds like a mute, retarded black man. That's my grievance with you. What's your grievance with me? Don't cry.
That you're much too tough.
I'm much too tough.
And you won't be anymore after tonight, right? You're gonna go back to being easy breezy.
Why am I gonna go?
Instead of drill sergeant,
Wait, you know I run this military style. I've always said that.
Yeah, but but you got extra hard,
When did I get extra hard lately?
No, started in July, got extra hard on me.
I've been extra hard on you?
Mm-hmm.
And that's your grievance? Because I want you to succeed. Sometimes I think I want you to succeed more than you want you to succeed.
Not possible.
That's not possible? Here, put your hand. That's not possible?
Not possible.
Well, haven't there been times where you show up late?
Maybe.
Are there times where you've taken a bunch of synthetic drugs before coming into work? If you had employees that would come to their job highly intoxicated from synthetic drugs, how would you treat those employees? I would say that I'd treat
them no differently.
I would say that I treat you pretty well for all the synthetic marijuana that you ingest.
Yeah, but I mean...
And don't I buy you some synthetic marijuana sometimes?
Yeah.
And I ask you to do it after the show, isn't that right?
Yeah, but I just, desperately want you to go back to being the way you were before July the 12th.
Jimmy, have I been harder on Darius?
You're way too easy on him.
Yes. Okay, now, Jimmy, we have to end the show. The crew wants to go home. Now, air your grievance on me this year.
I would like to start getting paid at some point, maybe.
No, next grievance.
Okay. I don't. Maybe the gay conversion therapy, like.
No, next. No.
Okay.
Aaron, real grievance.
A real
thing
grievance.
Yes.
Okay. You don't ever let me spar with you. I would love to be your boxing.
You want to spar with me?
Yeah, like get a good boxing workout.
We can spar next weekend. Dude, we'll film it. We'll spar. You want to do some rounds? I'll get in the ring with you.
Yeah, sometimes I want to let off some steam.
Okay,
just go
that's
straight for the target.
grievance solved. We're going to film a sparring session.
Perfect.
Okay, perfect. So now we're going to spar. All right, now, I don't know if you can show Tiny, air your grievance. Look into that middle camera right there. So give a real grievance.
He's been great to me the whole time. He's been great. I got to give it to him. He's been great. He's done nothing but motivate me, and he wants the best for me.
I'll take it. It's a Christmas miracle, so I got to be nicer to you. And Diana, in the show with a beautiful grievance on me.
I wish we all went bowling.
Ooh, that's kind of spicy. It looks like that bowling date might happen. All right, does Brandon and George and Chris want to air a grievance before the show? Chris, you said no.
Oh, George wants to get paid. Does
you want to get paid more money? No, George, air a grievance right now. We have to get this out of the way.
Yeah, why did Jimmy get a gift card? I thought I was getting a gift card.
You guys both got gift cards.
Yeah, but why'd you give one to him?
Political reasons.
Yeah, why didn't I get more than Jimmy?
That's different. Guys, do not go for the price values of them. You know, everybody has a
Jimmy
different value.
shouldn't get a gift card. Why are you giving him gift cards?
Okay, that's the worst grievance that I got you a gift card? I mean, that's not...
No, that you got Jimmy a gift card.
I know I shouldn't have got him one. And somebody's alarm is going off. All right, folks. Well, let me just end the show by saying this. This has been a crazy year. Like I said at the beginning of the show, I've had a lot of ups. Had my biological father, Tucker Carlson, on the show. Had this great studio built for me this year. What the hell are you guys laughing about?
Darius' dumb face.
I'm trying to give my eulogy of the year. This is our last time since we're going to be on in 2023. Like I was saying, lots of ups. Meeting Darius off Craigslist. Cultivating him. Teaching him the art of thespianism. That's a thespian. That's an actor, not a lesbian like you like. So, my point is, when life gives you lemons, sometimes you got to get some vodka and make some vodka lemonade. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's a rule that I want you guys to use in 2024 because we're going to have a crazy year. 2023 was kind of the appetizer for what is going to be insane in 2024. So I need all you chat rats for the next couple weeks while we're off, just start thinking and formulating ideas on how we can make this the greatest, most popular show on the entire internet. Because I can't do it without you chat rats. And you guys are what I'm most thankful for in 2023, is building an audience of people that I love and care about. All of you, Matt Adams, Lisa, Veronica, Morgan, the list goes on. But each and every one of you chat rats, I appreciate, I love you. And this wouldn't have been the same year without you guys. But the plan and the goal has to be to the moon in 2024 on Tucker Carlson's Flat Earth. All right, guys, we end the show the same way every time with the freestyle finale. DJ, hit that beat!
Boom, boom, boom. Come on, Alex.
Yo, it's Christmas season. Darius is the reason. Why are you so sad? You make me so mad. I got you a hotel room. I know you want to be a groom. I'm going to find you a wife once I fix your life. Gonna have a fuck fest. I'm gonna have a fuck fest. Do not say that with Diana on this. All right, folks. Guys, this is Primetime 99. Jimmy, give it up for Diana. Give it up for Darius, his 51st birthday. Send happy birthdays in the chat. Make sure to like, subscribe, and guys, share this. We were with my biological father, Tucker Carlson, tonight. My Christmas is made. It was a miracle.
My first orgy.
No, guys, stop talking about orgies. It's Christmas. This is a Christmas episode. I love you guys. Peace and good night.
Good night, guys.